Little Miss Sunshine, but today it's raining. Welcome to miseryland. We say welcome, but there really isn't very much to welcome you about it. It's the most miserable place in the world. Miseryland warm looks like this. And when birds wake up in the morning in miseryland, they don't start singing, they start crying. Oh, really is an awful place. And the king of miseryland, even worse. He sits on the throne all day long with tears stream down his face. Oh, I'm so unhappy, he keeps sobbing, over and over and over again. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Little Miss Sunshine has been on holiday. She'd had a lovely time, and now she was driving home. She was whistling happily to herself as she drove along when, out of corners of her eye, she saw a sign post to miseryland. Miseryland? She thought to herself. I never heard of that before. And she turns up down the road. She came to the sign which said, "You are now entering miseryland." And underneath it said, "Smiling, laughing, chuckling, giggling, forbidden by order of king." Oh dear, thought little Miss Sunshine. As she drove along, she came to a castle with a huge door. A soldier stopped her. "What do you want?" he asked gloomily. "I want to see the king," smiled little Miss Sunshine. "You are under arrest," said the soldier. "But why?" asked little Miss Sunshine. "For a most serious crime," replied the soldier. "Most serious indeed?" The soldier marched little Miss Sunshine through the huge door and across the country yard and through another huge door and up an enormous staircase and along a huge corridors and through another huge door and into a giant room, and at the end of a giant room sat the king, crying his eyes out. "Your Majesty," said the soldiers, bowing low, "I have arrested this person for a most serious crime." The king stopped crying. "She smiled at me," said the soldier. There was a shocked silence. "She did what?" cried the king. "She smiled at me," repeated the soldier. "But why is smiling?" "Not allowed," laughed little Miss Sunshine. "She laughed at me," cried the king. "Why not?" she chuckled. "She chuckled," cried the king. Little Miss Sunshine giggled. "She giggled," went on the king, and he burst into tears again. "But why are these things allowed?" asked little Miss Sunshine. "Because this is a merry land," whipped the king. "And they've never been allowed," he sobbed. "Oh, I was so unhappy before you arrived," he wailed. "But now I'm twice as unhappy." Little Miss Sunshine looked at him. "But wouldn't you like to be happy?" he asked. "Of course I would," cried the king. But how can I be? This is a merry land. Little Miss Sunshine thought. Come on, she said. You can't talk to me like that, sobbed the king. Don't be silly, she replied, and led him across the giant room and through the huge door and along the long corridors and down the enormous staircase and through the huge door and across the country yard and through the huge door to her car. Get in, she said. Get in. Little Miss Sunshine drove the crying king back to the large notice. Dry your eyes, she said, and handed him a large handkerchief from her handbag. And then from her handbag, she produced a large pen. 5 minutes later, she'd finished. Instead of saying, you are now entering miseryland, smiling, laughing, chuckling, giggling, forbidden, by order of king. Do you know what is said now? You are now entering Neverland, smiling, laughing, chuckling, giggling, permitted, by order of the king. There, said Little Miss Sunshine. Now you can be happy. But I don't know how to be happy, sniffed the king. I've never tried it. Nonsense, said Little Miss Sunshine. The king tried to smile. Not bad, she laughed. The king tried to laugh. Getting better, she chuckled. The king tried the chuckles. You've got it, she giggled. The king looked at her. So I have, she giggled. I'm the king of Lapland. As the Little Miss Sunshine arrived home, there was Mr. Happy out for evening stroll. Hello, he grinned. Where have you been? Miseryland, she replied. Miseryland? He said. I don't know, there was such a place. Little Miss Sunshine giggled. Actually, she said, there isn't. Thank you.